will discuss time domain equation of FM wave. So in that, first we will take the expression of FM wave. So that is nothing but we'll take frequency of FM wave. From that we'll find out the time domain equation of FM wave. Already you know, we'll take frequency formula. From that we'll find the time, right? So how we will find? So F equals to 1 by T. Like that, T equals to 1 by F. So that means if you are taking frequency, from that we'll find out the timing response. If you are taking time, so from that we'll find out the frequency response. So now we will find the time domain equation. So just I am taking the frequency. Okay, so from that automatically we are finding the timing response. Okay, so expression for the frequency of FM wave is F equals to Fc plus Kf Vm sin omega mt. In generally the wave equation is we are writing like that, V equals to Vc sin omega ct or V equals to Vm sin omega mt. If you are taking any modulated signal, compulsory we are taking in that is one carrier signal and another one is modulating signal. So like that here also we are taking one carrier and another one is modulating. So now we'll discuss the terms. Fc is nothing but carrier frequency and Kf is nothing but that is a proportionality constant. Just will consider as that is one constant term, and Vm sin omega mt is nothing but that is modulating voltage. Already you know Vm sin omega mt is nothing but that is a modulating signal. So V is nothing but always we consider it that is voltage. So that means modulating voltage Vm sin omega mt. Clear? So now in that FM wave having the so many values. In that one is frequency deviation and modulation index and maximum deviation. So that is nothing but these are belongs to the characteristics of the FM wave. So in that I am taking the frequency deviation term. So that is nothing but what is the value of frequency deviation means actually FM wave having the frequency deviation is very maximum. That means it's having peak values. So in that we'll take that value is plus or minus 1. That means we are taking that voltage is plus 1 to minus voltage, minus 1 volts. Okay, so just that voltage will be substituting Vm sin omega sin omega mt. That voltage will be replaced by plus or minus 1. So then the equation 1 becomes F equals to Fc plus Kf Vm plus or minus 1 is replaced by sin omega mt. So why we are taking in that place means actually omega m is nothing but that is angular frequency, no? So frequency is nothing but we are taking that frequency deviation term is plus or minus 1 volts. So just substitute in that. Okay, so then we'll take it F equals to Fc, this plus or 1 minus 1 will be multiplied with this term, so automatically we'll get plus or minus Kf Vm. So already you know Kf Vm formula for FM wave that is belongs to the maximum deviation. So that is nothing but dou F is equals to Kf Vm, right? So now we'll write up to this, we'll return the that is FM wave, right? So now we'll write the this is belongs to the FM of frequency response. Now we'll write the FM of amplitude response. That is nothing but Vfm is equals to Vc sin of, so we'll write generally here that is theta. So I am writing the theta value belongs to, it is multiplied with carrier signal and message signal. Okay, so that is nothing but Vc sin f of omega c minus omega m. Generally we can call it as this is theta value. So I am rewriting this equation as second equation. Okay, so where I am considering this term as that is F equals to omega c comma omega m is nothing but function of carrier as well as modulating modulating. Omega is nothing but always that is angular frequency, right? So that is angular frequencies. So that means function of carrier and modulating angular frequencies. So I am considering this value as theta. So let F of omega c comma omega m equals to theta. So then equation 2 becomes what happens? So rewrite that equation 2, Vfm equals to Vc sin. So this value becomes theta. So this is our third equation. Okay. So from up to this is the amplitude signal and this is the frequency signal. So from this amplitude we'll find out the theta value first. What is the theta? So just I am finding the angle theta. That angle will be traced by the carrier signal and message signal. Okay, so how we will find the angle means, actually just observe the graph. In that we'll mention that is theta, and here we'll mention that omega, that is nothing but angular frequency, and here we'll mentioning that is time value, right? So already now we will find the timing response by using the angular frequency as well as theta. So now we'll use these two terms, we'll automatically will find the t value. So how we will find that omega value is nothing but, actually here we are having the just replace that. So the first equation is multiplied and dividing with 2 pi. So why we are taking 2 pi means, already in that we are having f values and v values. So f is nothing but here f, we are taking that f is nothing but frequency. Once multiplied, 2 pi is multiplied with the f, automatically will get the omega value. So in generally omega is nothing but, what is the formula of omega? 2 pi f, right? So here we'll having the f value, just multiply the 2 pi into with frequency response. So what happens? So equation 1 becomes 2 pi f is equals to 2 pi fc plus 2 pi kf vm sin omega mt. So that is nothing but, equation 2 is replaced by 2 pi value. So that is nothing but, sorry, multiply and dividing, right? So that is nothing but f equals to 2 pi by 2 pi with fc plus kf vm sin omega mt. So now multiply and dividing with we'll do the cross multiplication here, that is 2 pi f equals to 2 pi fc plus 2 pi kf vm sin omega mt. So already you knows the angular frequency formula. So what is the angular frequency formula? That is mentioned by omega. Omega equals to 2 pi f. So here also we are having the 2 pi f now, that is replaced by omega. So omega equals to, here same the formula will be repeated but with respect to carrier. So we'll write omega c plus, here there is no frequency value, this is kf is nothing but constant. So we'll write as it is, that is 2 pi kf vm sin omega mt. So this is the equation number 4. So but now we'll find the angle, no? So that is nothing but angle theta is equals to, we'll consider that integral of omega dt. So actually I said one thing, that is t is multiplied with angular frequency as well as theta, right? So now I am taking angle is equals to angular frequency, then automatically we'll find out the timing response. So that's why we are taking theta is equals to integral omega dt. So already we have the omega equation here, so just substitute in that omega equation in that. So just we'll take this equation as 5. So then equation 5, so the equation 4 substitute in equation 5. So then becomes, then equation 5 becomes, so what happens, theta is equals to just angular frequency value substituting here. So that is omega c plus 2 pi kf vm sin omega mt, we'll write here dt. Okay, so now we'll do the integration part here. So just separate the